Welcome back, guys, to episode 5 of our Wonderlocke. Today I'm actually testing out a new program called Filmic Pro for the iPhone, so I'm brand new to this, so I have no clue how this will turn out. I'm hoping for the best. I've tested out a bit just before and I see that there's a bit of a lag with the image I get in the screen and the image you'll see here, so my audio might be just a bit ahead of the images, but that's fine. We'll see. And before I start, since it's been a long time since I've actually recorded one of these, I just want to start with a quick recap of my party so far. So I have a level 14 Rotom Ice. I have a level 18 Honedge with Tackle, Swords Dance, Fury Cutter, and Pursuit. I have a level 15 Vivillon with Tackle, String Shot, Stun Pour, and Struggle Bug. I also have a level 19 Kangaskhan with Power Up Punch, Fake Out, Rock Slide, and Bite. And a level 12 Minun with Entertainment, Play Nice, Quick Attack, and Thunder Wave. And as the last episode ended, I got this Liteo for a level 1 that has Tackle and Leer. And good thing I checked this because my Rotom needs a potion badly, so I'm going to give him a potion. And we're gonna continue. I'm not actually sure what we need to do at this part of the game, but we're gonna go ahead and I think we're gonna visit this park here. Maybe there's somebody to battle here, but doesn't seem like it. I don't know if we battled these guys. I guess we didn't. People say we're like two peas in a pod. They say we're two halves of a whole. Alright, so is this a double battle? Seems like it. And they have a Minun and a Plusle, and I'm gonna go with a Rotom Ice and my Honedge. And there is definitely a bit of a lag here. I'm gonna try to adjust. I think I'm gonna go for the Astonish on the Plusle. And I'm gonna set up a Swords Dance with my Honedge. Let's see how much this does. It does about 20%, but at least it's gonna go for a Growl, which is not that hard. It's not too bad, so I'm gonna be able to, should be able to one-hit these guys with tackles after. And before I forget, actually, I had a great suggestion from a subscriber. He asked me to switch the battles to set, which is exactly what I'll do right after this battle. And basically what set does is it's just like a competitive battle. You don't have the opportunity to switch your Pokemon out when you knock one of your opponent's Pokemon. Usually the game asks you to, if you want to switch Pokemon, and tells you what he's going to bring. Now he's just going to bring the Pokemon and not ask you anything. So that's a lot more challenging. But it'll make things a lot more interesting for us. So I've played Pokemon on set before when I was younger. I completed Red and Blue so many times that at one point I actually decided to go for a set and made the game a lot more harder. So I'm a bit experienced in this, and Pokemon Y is not the hardest Pokemon game out there, so I don't think there should be much of an issue, but it is a Nuzlocke, so it's going to make things a lot more interesting, because if I do lose a Pokemon like I did in the second episode, there's no going back. So these Minuns and Plusle are actually pretty powerful. Well, not powerful, but they have a lot of defense because they're taking a lot of time to knock out. And I do not want to learn Double Team, that's alright. And these guys are gonna level up. And my Liteo is growing up fast. It's gonna go level 5, maybe even level 6. Yes, level 6, so that's why I might just turn off the XP share in the future, but at least it will save me from having to grind a lot. It's Gonna try to go for a helping hand even though his partner is no longer there. So this Astonish will finishing off. And before I move on, I'm actually gonna double check because I haven't watched. I don't remember what I did in the last episode. It's been about a week and a half since I've played this. And I'm not actually sure where I am right now. And workup is not that bad. These guys are pretty disappointed by their loss, but that's okay. It happens. I'm sure they'll grow as better trainers from now on. So I'm just gonna go back. Okay, so I came from this route, and there's a Pokeball here I'd like to catch. So I used to actually play watching the camera, but I can't do that now because of the lag. So it's gonna be a bit challenging. I really like all the settings and options in this video, and I think there's actually a way to make the frame rate more closer to what you're filming. So I'm gonna tackle on differently for the other videos. I'm gonna definitely twitch the settings a bit. So I thought before I go, I said I would switch it to set, and I will do that right now. So that's done. And the first 2 episodes as I'm recording this are actually out. So the first one, I'm really satisfied with the results. I think I was close to 80 views last time I checked, and that's pretty good for me. Like I said, I'm just doing this for fun, and my goal is always around 100 views. That's what I like, and most of my videos actually reach that, whether it takes them a week or a year. So I'm glad with that. What I'm really more satisfied about is the comments. I think my first video has around 30 comments, and that's pretty good for me. As long as I get 1 or 2 comments, 1 or 2 good comments per video, I'm pretty satisfied, because I'm doing this just for fun, and as long as I can have people interact with me, that makes me a happy camper. So thanks a lot for all the support. So let's see what these guys are saying. My goodness, Pokemon hordes are certainly intense. And we have actually encountered a horde in the last episode, or the one before was a lot of Scraggies, if I remember. Yeah, they're just like a dance team made up of Pokemon, aren't they? Oh, Tierno, do you ever think about anything besides dancing? Nope, even during Pokemon battles, I'm always checking out their moves. And then my feet just start moving. I can't even help it, you know? Like with Swords Dance, I love it. I guess that's why I can never win. Oh hey, it's Big Papa. Do your Pokemon know any sweet moves? Show me in a battle. Alright. I actually do have Swords Dance, so I might be able to show him those moves. He only has 1 Pokemon, unfortunately, so we're not gonna see the effects of set mode yet. And this Thundershock should do a lot of damage to that Corphish rather, and a lot of trainers have Corphish in this area of the game. I think episode 2, or episode 3 rather, we had tons of Corphish everywhere. Really popular Pokemon. Kangaskhan's gonna go to level 20. And this guy is pretty impressed with my dance moves. And I'm gonna get 1,200 bucks, which is not too bad. Good to see you, Puck. Excuse me, I meant Big Papa. It really does seem as though Tierno can only think about dancing and stuff. When a horde of Pokemon popped out, he just stood there and watched. Well, yeah, Trevs. Coming up with the world's best Pokemon dance is my dream, after all. I was born to dance, I won't ever stop, not with moves like this. That's indeed a perfect dream for you, Tierno. I guess I should show you just as much dedication to my dreams of completing the Pokédex then. It's good to be serious about some things. Big Papa, do take this honey, won't you? Honey will encourage Pokemon hordes to appear. Though if you're going to challenge a whole horde, you may want to use moves that can hit multiple targets. Luckily I do have blizzards, but I'm not going to use the honey because I don't really need to do so. So I guess I'm gonna go up. Let's see if this guy has more than one Pokemon. Don't want to challenge me. There we go. Haven't been able to sleep well for days. I don't know if I'm up for a battle. Well, you don't have a choice. Again, that's only a trainer with one Pokemon. I'm a bit disappointed. They should really think about upgrading the difficulty just a bit. Adding a few more Pokemon to the trainers would do the trick. And Thundershock won't even be a 2-hit KO, so I might be in trouble here, actually. I'm definitely going to have to switch out, because I do not want to lose this Rotom, and it's confused, and Kidabra can hit hard, so I'm actually going to bring my Honedge here. Because my Honedge resists Psychic types. What does this move do again? Okay, that's not so bad. And I can actually go for either the Fury Cutter or the Pursuit. Not sure which one hits hardest. I'm going to go for the Fury Cutter. It's going to go for Confusion, which I resist. And this will take him out. Perfect. And I'm going to be level 20, so some of my pokes are a little bit overpowered in my taste. Shadow Sneak already? Are you kidding me? Oh, of course I'm going to learn that. I think I don't really need Pursuit. So I'm going to forget Pursuit. Because in this game, people are not switching out that often. So that's an amazing move. And that's one of the advantage of Wonder Trading. You're getting Pokemon that you're not supposed to get. Like, you're not supposed to get a Ghost type this early into the game. Because it's really overpowered because of all the normal moves Pokemon learns. Okay, should I forget a move to get Headbutt? Let's forget Leer. Why not? Don't need Leer. I knew it. I really gotta get some sleep. I really want to get those items though. I think you need a bicycle or something to get on those. Don't you? Yeah, I guess so. So we're gonna continue down. We'll up this bat. Let's go see down here. How can I jump on this one, but I can't jump on the other one? Let's get an Oran Berry. Don't know what that does. That's really weird. Definitely gonna try that again. Maybe I did something different this time. That I would have loved to have that in my party. I never actually raised one of those. I know that Stefan used to have one when I first started battling him. He raised one all the way to level 100, which I think is called a Pandora when it gets there. So Super Potion is pretty kick-ass. And now I think I figured out how to get on those things. So let's try this. And this will be another Super Potion. So there we go. And now we can continue our journey. And actually it was my birthday recently, and my girlfriend and family were nice enough to get me a PlayStation 4. And I'm a huge fan of Last of Us, and this just came out, and I've been playing that game like crazy lately. I actually had to convince myself to stop playing to record another episode of the Wonderlocke because it's just so addicting, even though I've already completed. It's just so nice to play through it again, and at least I'll have the upgraded visuals and I'll be able to try the DLC. I've never tried before, so she's gonna send a Doduo. That's pretty good. But unfortunately for her, I do have the Rotom as my lead, which will make short work of this Doduo. And I think I'm gonna actually change leads now because this is a bit too powerful for these poor little trainers so far. Yes, I did follow the rules perfectly. Let's change Pokemon. Let's try to use our little Helianso a little bit. I'm working on some synchronized tricks with my Pokemon, but we can't get our timing right. Let me practice against you. Bumblebee, hey? Alright. So let's try some. Let's actually set up a workout. Why not? And now let's see how much Ember does. Oh, he does have the quick attack, the bastard. I really love this Pokemon actually. If you've been watching my battle videos, I've been using, I think I've used one in 2 videos. I've used it a lot in battles, but I don't show every single battle I have, obviously, but I've been using it a lot. And I really like it because not many people online are actually using Power. And it's actually pretty decent. Like I think it's in the RU tier, but it can be used in the UU tier pretty effectively. I've used it before and I've had a lot of success with it because it's quite not many people know, but it has a pretty good defense stat, especially mine since it's a bold one. And it also has an extra normal type that many people don't realize it has, so it's immune to ghosts. It also unfortunately carries a weakness to fighting types that most fire Pokemon don't have, but still a really nice Pokemon. And I've been really having fun lately raising Pokemon that people don't really use, that you don't see competitively, because I like to give every Pokemon a chance, and I like playing in the UU and RU tiers. Right now I actually have a full RU tier in my Pokemon X game, and it's been really kick ass. So I don't think I need String Shot. Let's get rid of that. But yeah, I have an RU team right now, and the Pokemon, my main Pokemon in it is actually a Mega Bannet, which is awesome. Like it has so many strong moves and a higher stats and all that stuff. So I've been having a lot of fun with that one. There's also Jolteon, which is in the RU. In my opinion, doesn't belong there, but what can you do? So have I actually captured a Pokemon in this area? I don't remember. I don't think we changed route, so... Oh, there's a TM here. Home Claws. Pretty nice, pretty nice. For those that don't know, that improves your attack and accuracy, if I believe. Alright, so let's go here. There's a Pokeball here, though, that I want after that battle. You look like a seasoned traveler. I bet you're good at battling. So I'm challenged by Pretty Boy Hike, who's bringing a Sentret. Which, let's see how much an Ember does to that little thing. It's gonna be a 2-hit KO, which is perfect. There we go. So my team's pretty powerful, man. I've really been lucky with those Wonder Traits that I got so far. So if it ever gets too easy as we go, you'll see that I'll change rules. Maybe I'll limit the number of potions I can use, and I might take off that XP share and stuff like that and only use it for grinding. So we'll figure it out. And as always, I'm always open for your suggestions. I really like the feedback, so feel free to do so. So that's a garbage item. I'm probably just gonna sell it if I need money. Now let's go here. And this guy wants to battle. Hi, wanna know why I always wear shorts when I walk through the tall grass? I guess he's not gonna tell me. Let's see what younger Kita sends out, and it's a Pansage, which is pretty fortunate for me. I should be able to take him out with an Ember. There we go. So it seems that whoever I put in front is always the right choice so far. I have been pretty lucky. This guy at the beginning of the level of the episode was level 1, and now 20 minutes later is already level 15. He wants to learn Noble Roar. I don't remember what this does. I think it drastically lowers the special attack and attack, right? Let's see. Forget. Letting out a Noble Roar, the user intimidates the target and lowers its attack and special attacks. Alright, so it's just a -1 drop. It's a pretty good move, maybe competitively, but in this game it won't be that good, so I'll keep the old moves. So let's see if he tells us why he wears shorts. Because they're comfy and easy to wear. There we go, people. Okay, now we're in a new area, so I can capture Pokemon here. Okay, so Lysandre wants to talk to me. Is that why this was kind of pointless? Alright. So let's go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, talk to people, see what's up. So yeah, like I was saying before, Last of Us on the PS4, if you are never played Last of Us before, it's a pretty good opportunity to get into the PS4 scene, because that game is worth it just for the system, I believe, if you haven't played it at least before, because it's one of the best games you'll ever play. And right now I'm at the part where Joel, I don't remember those, he's with a guy in a cottage with his little brother, and he's about to find out that the little kid was bitten and is about to die, which is pretty tragic, but I do not remember much. But it's pretty awesome game. And I'm gonna stop talking about Last of Us now. I'm gonna concentrate on this Wonderlocke. So I don't need anything here, I believe. But I'm gonna go talk to this girl. I believe she might give me a TM. No, she's just telling me that she was shocked when weather changes. And what does this guy want? Oh, that's the nickname guy, unfortunately. I cannot switch the nicknames of my Pokemon because they're all traded Pokemon and it has to keep their original nicknames. Let's see what this guy wants. If I can ever reach him. Hey there, I'll give you this, so tell all your friends to come to Camphor Town, okay? No trouble, not bad. Let's go see what's up here. Yo, how it's going there? I'm Cassius, check this out. You know what I'm doing here? I'm keeping the PC box running. No, seriously. Bill over in Kanto asked me to come here and run things for real. Enough with the introductions. Get out there, catch some Pokemon, and put them in the PC. You got something you want to ask me? I ain't got all day, you know. That's alright. So this is the Bill from this generation. Take this, thief. Thank you. With the thief move, you can take the target's held item while dealing damage to it. It won't work if the user is already holding an item though. And I just realized that I'm forgetting to change voices. They got PCs in every Pokemon Center, right? Boot up one and you can edit your trainer PR videos. No, seriously. This guy makes me think of the episode in the anime where you see Bill in that Kabuto costume, I believe, where he's not able to get out of it, which was pretty ridiculous. Really missed the anime. Some good days. Welcome, welcome, dear visitor. Here, take this for your Pokemon. Berry juice. Thank you. And let's go visit this place. Today, flying type Pokemon are giving off good vibes. Please show me a Pokemon that's flying type. Do I have a flying type Pokemon with me? Yes, I do, actually. Wow, you've got one. It's putting off great vibes. I'll give you a berry, so pick the one you want. Don't you get good vibes from them? So, let's go with a Chesto. You're the best. Please come back tomorrow too. Here, take this. Hee hee hee. Sweetheart. What's that? Come back again now. Not sure. The old manor lord was very generous. He was very different from the king who lived in the palace. And I think I'm about to do one of the most boring fetch quests in the history of Pokemon. Well, it's not a fetch quest per se, but it's just a place where you have to visit a manor, talk to a lot of people, and it takes about 20 minutes, and all you do is talk to people and without any actual battles, just to get a Pokeflute eventually, to wake up that Snorlax. Welcome to Hotel Camphor. I'm the owner, doorman, concierge, bellhop, the housekeeping staff, and right now I'm the cook. Alright. Since you came all the way to Camphor Town, take this with you. Full hill, pretty nice. And I don't remember what's in this hotel, if it's worth to visit, but might as well since I'm here. Let's talk to this dude. I'm traveling the land to learn more about strong strainers. As you can see, English is my second language and I'm struggling badly with it. I might actually, one of these days, this is no power guy so I won't read what he's gonna say. One of these days I might actually do a let's play of a Pokemon game in French, and I'll do that obviously on my own channel. And I think it would be hilarious to actually hear me translate these dialogue as we go in French. Would be pretty interesting. That's something I might do in the future for sure. So I got a no power, which I won't use. So I'm just gonna get out of here. I don't think there was stairs on the other side. There weren't. And I'm gonna go visit the last remaining few houses of this town. Actually, this might have been the last one. And I'm gonna go down. Maybe I can catch a Pokemon in here and Wonder Trade, but I cannot. I really want to do at least one Wonder Trade per episode. I have a full party right now. Yes, I do. And I think I even have a Larvesta in my box that I can use if ever somebody dies off. So what does he want? You there, you're seriously going to come all the way to Camphor Town and leave without even visiting Shabano Castle? You're missing out on half the joy in life. Or well, maybe not half, a quarter? That's probably overblowing too. 1%. You're missing at least 1%. Alright, so I have no choice to go in the castle. Hi, Big Papa! An acquaintance of yours? 2 visitors to Shabano Castle. I can't remember the last time we've been so busy. This castle, Shadow if you will, was a manor house of a noble family. It may be a little run down, but that's because there's history to this place. During that history, the owners of this castle gave away a lot of their stuff to everyone. So that's why it feels so empty. The end. That's it? Don't you have anything related to Mega Evolution? That's it. What in the world is Mega Evolution? Sir, it's back again. Is it that time of year already? Well, there's nothing I can do about that now. I need to go to Route 7, but please take your time and have a look around. I wonder what's that about. Why don't we go to Route 7 too? Sure, let's do that. And I believe that's the Snorlax who's blocking the way. Yes, it is. Big Papa, what is it? Here we go again. It's sleeping so soundly the end of the world wouldn't wake it. Look, it's practically a mountain, right? It's blocking the road completely. Come now, sir. Use the Pokeflute. Oh wait, do you even have it anymore? Nope, I handed it over. Or you could say it was taken by the owner of the palace. What? What's a Pokeflute? Basically, the Pokeflute is what we need to wake up Snorlax, but the Pokeflute is currently at Parfum Palace. Oh, that's it. All we need to do is get it then. Come on, Big Papa, let's go. The Parfum Palace is just past Route 6. And maybe at a place like that, we might learn something about Mega Evolution. So Route 6 is probably above, and I think this is a berry place. I'm just going to go check if there's grass or something where I can catch Pokemon. Hey, mister! This way, this way! You! I know this is an unexpected request, but I need you to take care of my berry field. Berries are great. One berry can produce more berries. I assure you that you'll love field work. Sure. Oh, great! This is a guy. What am I doing? I'm such a moron. Hey, ho! Your name is Puck. Thank you, Puck. Hooray! That's great, Grandpa. I must teach you how to take care of the field right away. Follow me, please. And this is a place where I just need to plant a berry in front of me, so no point in knowing all this. Thank you for all these berries. Alright. Sprinkle Toad, perfect. Alright, so he doesn't want to garden anymore because he's getting old and it's hurting his back, so he wants me to do it for him. And is there any place to capture Pokemon here? I don't believe so. There's no items as well, so I'm just gonna get out of here. And is there grass here? There's no grass here. This is a new route, so I must remember that I never caught anything in Route 7 when I get back here eventually. And now I'm gonna go on Route 6. And here I'm definitely going to be able to capture something and do a wonder trade, which is what I'll do after I battle the first trainer. This Pally Lane actually has two different faces. One is the easy stroll here and the other as well. I guess you'll find about that on your way back to the palace. Alright, so... Okay, can I come here? I cannot go there. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, that's right. I need to go there on the way back. I bet you thought I was just unassuming tourist. I happen to be a seasoned batter too. Pikachu. This game must always taunt me. Let's go for an Ember. Hopefully it's a 2-hit KO. It is. What does Play Nice do again? Does it lower my attack? Yes, it does. Alright, that's not so bad. This should kill it. There we go. And Min is a Pokemon that actually hasn't had one single KO yet, if I remember right, so I might have to try and get my first ever knockout with a Minun later on. Psyduck. So I'm actually gonna switch here. I'm not gonna take any chites this time. This thing might kill me with a few bubbles or whatever it can learn, and I'm actually gonna switch and bring my Minun right now, hopefully trying to get my first ever career knockout with a Minun. I'm gonna go for Spark since it is super effective, and it's gonna be a one-hit KO. Awesome. So there we go. This is a moment of history right there. Ever since Gold and Silver and these little critters first appeared, I never actually used them even once. And now I've had one in my Wonderlocke, it's episode 2, I believe. And I'm gonna be able actually to get another KO right here. So Minin is putting off the work here. Kangaskhan we actually have not used even once in the battle so far, but it's still level 21. Why do I travel? Why do I battle? Allow me to demonstrate. And she sends out a nice powerful Zigzagoon. I'm gonna try to Ember it, see how much it does. Baby doll eyes. What the hell is that? There's so many different moves in this game that lower its attack. They came out with so many useless moves with different names. It's kind of cool though. I like to see baby eye dolls, or baby doll eyes rather. So let's go for an Ember. I'm not very afraid of that guy. And my attack is now at -2, which doesn't really matter because I'm going to keep spawning Ember. And I'm going to be level 17 already. And I think this guy evolves at level 37, if I remember correctly, which I probably do not. And let's go for another Ember, why not? Does not do much. I'm just gonna land a poison gas, which makes me poison. So I'm actually gonna switch out here. And I'm gonna bring the Vivillon. So the Vivillon just learned Psybeam. Should be able to take him out. There we go. And I hope I have an antidote on me. I think I bought a few in episode 1. Or 2. I really like my team so far though, I'll be honest with you. Really like it. This is all mostly Pokemon I haven't used. Well, actually that's not true. I have used the Honedge, Kangaskhan, and a Paror in my battles videos on Pokemon X, but I haven't not actually used them in game except for the Honedge. So I have 4 antidotes, so I'm good to go. And I'm actually gonna switch out my lead because I want to try out a different Pokemon. I'm gonna bring back my Minin because I enjoyed the work it did in the past battle. So let's go straight up to the mansion. And can I catch Pokemon here? No, I cannot. So let's just battle the guys that are here. She's just gonna give me a berry as I'm gonna try to move the screen and center it again. Sorry about that. It's really hard not to move the DS around even though I'm using a stand and everything. Heather is pretty nice. And this guy. Are old buildings more important than people who are alive now? That's a good question. Come on, double battle. I'd like to live in that kind of palace. What does her boyfriend think? If I can reach him. I wonder how much money it takes to build a palace like that. The entrance fee will be $1,000 per person. You've got to be kidding. It costs money to go inside. You see, the owner of the palace follows a school of thought that you can never have too much money. Yeesh, this is how the rich get richer. Here's your entrance fee, $1,000. Proceeds from the entrance fee help pay for repairing and restoring the palace. Probably. And like I said, this is the most boring quest of the entire game, so I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna speed through it. I'm not gonna actually gonna talk to anybody or I'll take the items if I see them, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to get items and whatnot. I'm just gonna do this as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we have time to capture Pokemon before the end of the episode and Wonder Trade it. Where is it? Where could it be? My Furfrou. My beloved little Furfrou has disappeared. Disappeared? Hey, Big Papa. We should help look. I mean, if my Pokemon was missing, I'd be sick with worry. Yes, we'll find your Furfrou, don't you worry. I believe his Furfrou is in this garden. I'll have a look in back. And I actually wanted to talk about the challenges of actually doing live commentary. It's extremely difficult, at least for me it is. I know that even during battle videos, when I do battle videos live, I find it a lot more difficult to do two different things in once. It might sound ridiculous, but it's actually a lot easier to just concentrate on the battle and concentrate on the gameplay than having to do both at the same time, talking and playing at the same time. That's why a lot of good Pokemon YouTubers don't do live commentary, because it's a whole different game. A lot of people battle a lot worse when they do live commentary, so that's something I'm hoping I'm gonna improve over time, because I do like the prospect of having live commentary. Like a Wonderlocke, I have no choice obviously, but during battles, especially during online competition, those are like one of my biggest hits on YouTube, is the ones where I do the live, when I did the live beta there. So it's really difficult, and I'm gonna try to improve at it. Hopefully, if you have any suggestions, be sure to leave me some feedback, and as that's highly appreciated. Okay, so what do I do to make him go there? So that's ridiculous. Come on. Don't remember what I'm supposed to do here. If I go there, maybe I have to wait till he's facing up. No? What happens if I go down here? It's just gonna go there. So this is just simply... Oh, I think I can tell her to switch, to stay here. Yeah, alright. Come on. Stay here. Why aren't you staying there? What's going on here? Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, so stay there. This is a puzzle. We have to go where the path leads to a dead end, right? Maybe I should wait by the entrance. Yes, you should do that. Yes, it is. There we go. Are we close cornering it? Maybe it would be better if I would it over there. Alright, I'll make you wait over the other corner. Yes, so we'll get this. And what I did in my original game is I actually went to the castle. Why are you... Why are you... Okay, right here. Yes, that's okay. Alright, I get it now. When I played Pokemon X for the first time, I actually went to the castle and talked to every single person and got every item, which was pretty long. And that's why this one, I'm just gonna go straight for it, and then we're gonna get out of there and get our Pokeflute. Phew, well done, we finally caught it. Big Papa, you're amazing. We got it because you understand how Pokémon feel. Oh, my dear Furfru, my beloved Furfru. Could you be the two responsible for my wonderful reunion with my dear Furfru? How wonderful, indeed. It's marvelous, simply marvelous. A situation like this demands firework. We shall put on a show. Boom, boom. My Pokemon and I are reunited. Our bond has been proven. We'll commemorate this joyous occasion with a tremendous fireworks display. And it will also serve as a reward for the tiny bit of trouble you went to. Rendezvous at the balcony. Do you understand? Rendezvous. You can reach the balcony from the hall with mirrors on the second floor. We'll do that. Maybe Furfru would have been better off if we wouldn't have found it. If I were a Pokemon, I'd hate to have a trainer like that. But I really love fireworks, so let's make the best out of it. So she's really a setup, that girl. And this is also a spot where I guess Nintendo were trying to have you make a connection with those trainers like that girl right there. And as you'll see during the fireworks, I believe it really feels forced. Because I don't believe that I've really bonded with that girl yet. We haven't really done much, but they'll try to force that moment on you. That's what I originally critiqued Pokemon a bit during my review back in the days. It's still a very nice game, and I still believe that a lot of Pokemon games have fantastic stories. It's just that they're more aimed towards kids and whatnot. Alright, here it is. And you might see what I was talking about. You know, I've never watched fireworks alone with a boy before. What you're getting at? We haven't even seen that yet, but I know I'll never forget these fireworks. 'Cause I watched them with you, Puck. She's getting all sentimental and stuff. And there we go. And I think that right now will be the name of this episode. Probably subtitle it Fireworks. Wow! That was amazing! I never ever want to forget this, so I'll keep this memory in an album in my heart. And that was my wonderful fireworks show for my Furfru. I assume you're satisfied with that? Oh! Excuse me, I almost forgot. That's right, we need the flute to wake up Snorlax. The Pokeflute, Go get it. It was Shabano Castle's treasure, but I took it as a payment for a loan. A rich guy like me and a common person like that just didn't go together. Give it to them. Here's the Pokeflute. Listen well, you two. Always return what you borrowed. That's very important. I want to make lots of memories on my journey, but I think I'll try and forget about him. You can't imagine how stressful running this place is for him. That may be so, but... Oh, that's right. Mr. Butler, do you know anything about Mega Evolution? I remember reading a book on that subject in the Palace Library. It had something to do with what you'd now call a trainer holding a mysterious stone high and making Pokemon evolve even further. Also, it's not much, but I would like you to have this. Protect blocks opposing Pokemon's moves, but if you use it many times in a row, the chance of it not working increases. If you will excuse me, I shall take my leave. The owner of Shabano Castle used to be friends with that guy. Can you believe it? Isn't that crazy? We have to be sure to give that flute back after we wake up Snorlax. I don't think we have the choice to give it back or not. I think he just comes back and takes it. Right, let's get out of this place. Let's go wake up that Snorlax. It's not here, isn't it? That's right. How the hell do I get out of here? Really lost right now. Okay, there we go. And I'm actually gonna capture a Pokemon in this. Oh, we're gonna use the harder route. I'm actually gonna capture a Pokemon and Wonder Trade it, and I think that'll be good enough for this episode. Haha! I can sit in your face, I can feel it in the air around you. Your trainer loves his Pokemon. Teehee, come join us for Pokemon battle. I'm confident that you'll love your Pokemon even more after we're done. The amount of time I forget to change voices in an episode is pretty astounding. So there's two Frou for us to battle, which should not be much of a problem. I'm gonna go for a Spark, and should I go for a Shadow Sneak? They're normal, it won't affect them. What am I thinking about? Let's just go for a Swords Dance setup, since I don't think a tackle will do much anyway. I get the Power Hacks on the first try, that's pretty amazing, and these things are pretty defensive as you can see. Wow! Don't tell me you went on the... No! No! Oh my god! So my career as a Minin Pokemon trainer was pretty short-lived. Can't believe I lost my Minin to the two Frou-Frous. Man, how can that had to happen? Alright. At least I'm gonna get rid of that one and take care of the other one. Really disappointed in that because I really wanted that Minin. I was really curious, I've never used it before, so that's always interesting for me using different Pokemon. So our death count is now at 2. I really never expected to die to some Frou-Frous. Even though the second one was a critical hit, I don't think it mattered at all. Oh my god. Alright. It's not the end of the world. Maybe I'll get a Plusle in my next Wonder Trade. That would be funny. There we go. So I'm gonna definitely use some potions and heal up a few of my pokes here. Only I want to learn Aerial Ace. That's pretty nice actually. Yes, I will use that. And what's the base power of Fury Cutter? 40, and it has 90% accuracy, 95, so I'm gonna forget Fury Power. Fury Cutter rather. And gonna keep Aerial Ace. Now I'm head over heels for your fantastic Pokemon. Ha ha ha! Good effort, my beloved Frou-Frou. You're the best. You guys cost me a Minin, damn you. So who's my lead right now? It's Minin. I'm gonna put back Hillion, so why not? And let's capture a Pokemon. First, let's get this item. Awakening, not too bad. Alright, let's see what we encounter. It's an oddish. And what level is it? 10. Does a tackle... A tackle could one-shot this oddish, so I'm not taking any chances. Let's throw a netball at it. No, it's not gonna work. Let's throw a great ball at it. Hopefully it works. Come on. Stay in that ball. Stay in that ball. You know you want to. Perfect. And the land is now level 19. Oddish data. Let's see what the Pokédex data for Oddish is. Its scientific name is Odium wondrous. At night, it is said to walk nearly 1,000 feet on its two roots. Yes, I will give you a nickname. And that nickname will be Radzi, which I believe means radish. And we're gonna Wonder Train this guy right away and end this episode like that. Apologize for my hand in the screen. So let's Wonder Trade our beloved Radzi and see what we can get in return. And that'll be the end of the episode. And next episode I'll be sure to remember to box my minion. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do next episode. We're definitely gonna wake up that Snorlax, but I hope we're close to a gym. I really want to get a second badge soon. And we're gonna actually want to trade with somebody from Peru. I've never actually Wonder Traded with a guy from there before, so I'm quite curious to see what he's gonna give me. And he's giving me the pre-evolution of Barbaracle, which is pretty nice. We actually will need a Pokemon with Surf later on, so that's awesome. And he actually nicknamed it Barbaracle Buds, so that's perfect. And since it's a nickname, it might be a Pokemon that's been hatched. So let's check out quickly before we end this. Let's check out its stats. Oh, I cannot. That's right, because he's in my PC. So I'll definitely check out his stats later when I get there. So that'll be the end of the episode. Be sure to tune in next time for episode 6 when we tackle on that Snorlax. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment and click that like button. And thanks for watching. Be back soon.